Now a computer mouse with eyes, ears, and whiskers reads a book.
Here's how. Come and read between the lions. Come on.
A family of lion puppets plays and reads inside a library.
Begin. The world awaits. Between the lions, between the covers of a book, it's time to look between the lions. Behold the tales beyond the tales, behind the door. Become explore. Come in between the lions. Begin between the lions. Be here between the lions.
Now in the library's rooftop garden. A title.
Pecos Bill cleans up the West.
The lion cub puppet Lionel wears a cowboy hat and a bandana.
Gonna read a story before bed. Howdy, partner.
His parents and sister Leona are there.
Here's your book, Leona.
Thank you, Lionel.
Enjoy.
Oh, sweet nursery rhymes for sleepy cubs. Sounds nice, doesn't it, Leona?
And this one's for me.
How Pecos Bill cleaned up the West.
Yep.
Wow! Can I listen to that story instead, Mommy?
Oh, well.
Leona, this story is definitely not for cubs your age. It's not age appropriate.
Well, why not?
Oh, Lionel, I don't think that just listening to the story will do your sister any lasting harm.
Yippee!
Leona and Lionel sit in a hammock. Their dad Theo reads the book's cover.
How Pecos Bill cleaned up the West. A tall tale written by Beth Wester.
Theo reads words on the book's pages.
Now everyone knows Pecos Bill was the best, the neatest cowboy in all the West.
Bill has a long black mustache and a tall white hat.
But Bill was also the tidiest, the very cleanest, the plain best-dressed hombre to wear a well-pressed vest of buckskin on his manly chest.
Theo plays a guitar.
Pecos Bill was the best in the West.
The drawings of Pecos Bill move like a cartoon. Bill gallops on a horse.
One day Bill was riding the range on Tess, the fastest and smartest steed in the West, when he saw a most unwelcome guest. It was a twister, picking up litter and dust and trash and plumb making a mess of the entire West. Bill said to Tess, I must confess, if there's one thing I detest, it's a mess. Tess knew that meant Bill wouldn't rest till he put that twister under arrest, or tamed that blustery, gusty pest that was messing up the pristine West. Pecos Bill was the best in the West.
The gray twister cloud spins across the desert.
Bill started to ride astride his steed through the dust and the tumble and tumbleweed, swinging his lasso over his head on his quest to stop that twister dead. Tess sprang with the springiest spring that was ever sprung. Bill flung his lasso with the flingiest fling that was ever flung, and Bill whooped whoa to that whirling wind until it stopped like a bulldog steer stalked still.
Now some monkeys sing with the lion family.
Bill was the best in the West. Key change, and with old Tess holding that twister steady, I got you now. Bill jumped on its back and he got himself ready. And then old Pecos Bill was sent on the wildest ride anyone ever went on. Well, buckaroos, you can guess the rest trash can, not forgetting to separate out all the recyclables. No siree!
The lions sit around a campfire like cowboys on the range.
Was the best in the West. Pecos Bill was the best in the West.
And now it's time to take a rest.
Now the Pecos Bill book comes closer. A box appears around one word spelled W-E-S-T.
West.
A hand lifts away part of the word E-S-T.
Est.
Now in a theater.
And now, lovers of the vowels A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y, give it up for Martha Reeder and the Vowels singing the short E sound from their festive hit word, best!
Now letters come and go to make new words.
Best. Bet. Bell.
Now the letters E-L-L.
L.
A letter B.
Bell. Bell.
4 letters. B-E-L-L. Bell! Next, B-E-T. Bet. Bet! W-E-T. What? Wet!
And now it's time for...
Gawain's word!
A knight in armor.
Excellent! Gawain here once again at Blending Fields, where 2 brave knights in armor will charge together at high speed and make a word. Competing today we have Sir... And on your right, Sir Et. Blend on, dudes!
The 2 knights run toward each other. They throw water on each other.
Wet! Excellent! That's Gawain's word for today. And this is Gawain saying, you bet! I'll see you next time on Gawain's word!
And now, Artie Smarty Pants will read 4 words without any assistance whatsoever!
A puppet with big pants.
Thank you! May I have a bit of the excitement drum roll, please?
He points to words as they appear.
Next! Rest! Resting! Restaurant! Next! Resting restaurant!
Artie does the splits.
Oh boy, my smarty pants sure are going to smart in the morning. Oh boy. Oh.
Rest. Best. Bet. Bed.
Flying off the shelf once again, it's the continuing, daring, and dangling adventures of Cliffhanger! Today's episode, Cliffhanger and the Bed.
A cartoon.
Cliffhanger, hanging from a cliff, and that's why he's called Cliffhanger.
Excuse me! We find Cliffhanger where we left him last, hanging from a cliff.
Can't hold on much longer.
Suddenly below him, Cliff sees 2 movers carrying a large Ed.
An Ed? What is an Ed?
The letters E-D.
Deftly, Cliff delves into his backpack and extracts his trusty survival manual. Using his expert decoding skills, Cliff begins to read.
Earache, easel, here it is, Ed. When you see an Ed, find the letter B. then drop it.
Cliff drops a letter B in front of the ed to make B-E-D.
Bed. I get it. It's a bed.
Has intrepid Cliffhanger made his escape at last?
This is as easy as falling out of bed.
Cliff bounces off the springy word bed back into the air. He grabs a branch.
And that's why he's called Cliffhanger.
Can't hold on much longer.
Now, back in the library, Lionel and Leona pretend to ride a horse.
Pecos Bill was the best in the West.
Ew! Partner, look at that twister over there. It's really a computer. You better lasso it.
Well, okay, partner. You better stand back there, Missy.
Okay.
Lionel swings a rope at the library computer, but lassos a person instead.
You missed.
Thanks. Sorry.
Your lasso, Lionel.
Nope. Pecos Bill would never have missed. Nope, he never did miss. Never.
Leona, Pecos Bill never misses because he isn't real. He's imaginary.
So?
So, Pecos Bill's a fictional character. The story's made up. You know, just for fun. It's not true, never happened, never could happen. Tall tale, hello.
He is so real. Look, he's even in this book. Yeah, and if he were here, he'd show you he was really real.
Would not.
Would so.
Would not, and I'll prove it. Click, would you please get Pecos Bill for me?
Executing command.
Click, the computer mouse wiggles her ears, and a twister flies out of Leona's book. Pecos Bill holds onto it. It spins through the library. Papers fly everywhere. Books get sucked off the shelves. A pelican loses his wig. A man points and laughs, then his hair flies off. He's bald underneath. As the twister passes the lion cubs, Pecos Bill lands on the desk. He's flat and colored in like a paper doll.
Howdy, partners.
Howdy, Bill.
Looks like you got a whole mess of trouble here. Yeah, a real mess. You might say a whole mess of mess. I sure wish I could help. Look out! It's coming back!
As the twister speeds across the floor, a girl holds onto a bookshelf. A knight in armor flies by, kicking his legs. Even Pecos Bill gets blown around. Lionel tries to run against the wind, but it pushes him backwards.
Lionel! Leona!
Theo grabs onto the desk. The wind blows through his mane.
Expect an explanation.
That's Lionel. He did it.
Well, don't ask me. It was Click's fault.
Correction. I executed a given command. Check my operating manual.
Everyone, please stay calm.
Cleo stands nearby.
Technical problem, a slight tornado. Nothing to worry about. Perfectly harmless.
Pecos Bill floats by, makes a loop-de-loop, and lands in front of Leona.
Mr. Pecos Bill.
That's my name.
Mr. Bill, we need a hero. Couldn't you jump on that twister's back and just tame it?
Ooh, sorry, senorita, no can do. You see, I'm imaginary. I'm just a fictional character. My story's made up just for fun.
His hat blows off. He lassos it.
No, story's not true. Never happened, never could happen. It's a tall tale. I'm just a paper hero. I can't do that in the real world.
The wind picks him up again. Lionel spins past his sister. Pecos Bill flies toward the lion parents and crash lands between them.
Oh, just the cowboy we needed to talk to. There, Mr. Pecos Bill. Couldn't you tame this tornado right now if we write you a new story?
Well, yes, ma'am. I can do anything.
in a tall tale.
Well, how about a tall tale called How Pecos Bill Cleaned Up the Library Mess?
It's so crazy, it just might work. Brilliant, Cleo. As usual. Oh, Lionel, fetch down my old guitar.
Meanwhile, a stone statue wears a cowboy hat.
I don't believe this.
Buster is the best.
Two pigeons dance.
I am not a cowboy. I am Barnaby B. Don't call me Buster Busterfield III, founder of this library. Get this hat off my head this instant! Oh my!
The twister spins by and blows off his hat. The pigeons blow away too.
Thank you. I'm finally rid of those pests.
A newspaper lands on his face.
Hey, get this off me! It's a good thing I can read up close.
Now W-E-S-T.
West.
E-S-T.
Est.
C-H.
Chest.
The letter S.
S. Chess.
E-S-S.
S.
M.
Mess.
E.
N.
And now, lovers of the vowels A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y, the Vowels sing the short E sound from their zesty hit word, mess!
The puppet Martha Reader has blue hair, which flips up in a fancy style. Behind her, brightly colored lips sing along. The word mess appears, spelled M-E-S-S. The letter E moves with the beat.
And now the Word Doctor with Dr. Ruth Wertheimer.
Hello.
Here's Dr. Ruth.
A woman looks at her watch.
It must be time for another long word freak out.
A monkey puppet runs in.
Dr. Ruth, you gotta help me! I was reading a book and everything was going fine, and then I came to this word.
It has 10 letters.
Look how long it is! I can't read it! I can't!
Yes, you can. Now, take a deep breath. Start on the left and take it one part of the word at a time.
Okay, for you, Doctor. Impressive.
Good. Now, put the parts together.
Okay. Impressive. Impressive.
Impressive. That's right. You got it.
I got it. Oh, thank you, Dr. Ruth.
You're welcome.
I got it.
That was very impressive. Oh, I am good.
Dr. Bertice Berry with the E in yell.
A word appears, spelled Y-E-L-L. A woman in a red dress picks up a cone-shaped megaphone. She takes a bow. Now in a music video, people's faces and names flash by.
And now, 27 names with the short E, S sound in them.
Meet Wesley, Leslie, Ned, and Derek. Wesley's best friends, Ed and Eric. Bessie and her nephew Seth. And Jesse, Ephraim, and Beth. Penny, Lenny, Ken, Coretta. Penny's pet hen, Henrietta. Tessa, Decky, Annabelle. Chessie, Shecky, and Fidel.
Yeah. What's your name?
What's your name? What's your name? What's your name?
Enjoy your little moment of fame.
Here's Nellie, Della, Kent, Estelle, and Nellie's elephant Adele. In all these names you'll find short E. You know it sounds like see ya.
Now cartoon people wear shirts marked UN.
The people. It's a great day for a parade here on Van Ness Street. And for young Monica Maxwell, her band has won the award for Best Dressed. But wait a minute, what's this? Oh no, it's the evil people. Heavens to Betsy, they're putting an in front of the word dressed. Monica's impeccably dressed band is now undressed. But despair not, little Monica. The heroic people are here.
They wear on their chests.
Monica and her band are redressed.
Bless you, people.
In the library, a monkey with blonde braids and a pink dress finds a book on the shelf.
The Monkey Pop-Up Theater!
She opens the book and a little paper theater pops up on the pages. We go inside it and watch monkey puppets dance on the stage. They wear fur hats.
Sven said 10 tenths. Ted said 10 cents. Sven said 10 tenths. Ted said 10 cents.
A girl monkey.
Let's start with our favorite vowel. A pretty good place to start. It's an E like we see in Ben and Hen, and it sounds like an E in the middle of 10. So, alright then, let's go, men. Sven said Ted, send 10 tenths. Ted said Sven, send 10 cents. When Sven sent Ted 10 cents, then Ted sent Sven 10 tenths. Sven said Ted,
send 10 tenths.
Ted said Sven,
send 10 cents.
When Sven sent
Ted 10 cents,
then Ted sent
send 10 cents. Sven said Ted, send 10 cents. Ted said Sven, send 10 cents. When Sven said Ted 10 cents, send 10 cents. Send 10 cents. Hey with the S and B and T and E and T and T. Hey with the T and E and S and B and 10 cents. Hey with the S and B and T and E and T and T. Hey with the T and E and S and B and 10 cents.
The audience throws bananas at the stage. In the library, the monkey girl closes the pop-up book and looks at us. Now the EST goes back into the Pecos Bill book.
West.
W-E-S-T.
West.
How Pecos Bill cleaned up the library mess. Now everyone knows Pecos Bill is the best. How's it go?
The neatest cowboy in all the West!
Cleo types on a computer while Theo plays guitar.
And his horse name.
Correction!
Oh, his mouse click.
Got it! A better mouse than all the rest.
Yeah! Climb on, Pecos Bill.
Bill jumps on Click the mouse's back and rides her like a horse.
Hey!
But one day they saw a most unwelcome guest.
Bill said to Click, I must confess. If there's one thing I detest, it's a mess.
The Twister comes back. The lions duck as dust and papers blow everywhere. Bill tumbles off Click's back.
Whoa! Tarnation!
Click, click, with the trickiest. Just click and drop that Twister quick.
Then with Click the mouse, holding that Twister steady, Bill jumped up on its back, got himself ready to put that Twister through its paces. It right through the wide open cyber spaces.
Oh, come on, I got you now.
Bill rides the wild Twister all the way back through the library. Along the upstairs balcony, books blow back onto their shelves.
Yeah! You big blowhard!
Downstairs,
The whole thing was a great success. That Twister team cleaned up that mess. And then, buckaroos, you can guess the rest. Bill rode that Twister right back into the book entitled How Pecos Bill Cleaned Up the West.
Bill and the Twister spin toward the book. They jump inside and get smaller and smaller. The book shuts.
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. Everybody, Pecos Bill was the best. time to take a rest.
Good night, Mom.
Good night, Lionel. Good night, Leona.
Good night,
Cleo, that was one heck of a bedtime story.
You said it, partner.
Cleo gives Theo a lick on the nose.
There are games and stories at the Between the Lions website. PBSKids.org or America Online. Keyword PBS Kids.
Help a child get wild about reading. Be a designated reader.
Okay, Mom. Do your designated reader thing.
Okay. The Adventures of Mississippi Skip and his pirate ship.